Yo, what is up guys? It is Bumfries, back with another episode of Choosing Beggars. Today's episode is an absolute banger and I know you're gonna love this one. We're gonna mix things up a little bit today, so for every 2,000 likes this video gets, I will add an extra 10 minutes to the next episode of Choosing Beggars. Let's see if we can aim for somewhere between 5 and 6,000. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, then sit back, relax, and laugh at some Choosing Beggars. Is it possible to have free shipping in Canada? It says there's free shipping when you spend minimum $40 on the site right now. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to spend $40. Hey there, we're currently offering free shipping on orders over $40. Visit lush.ca for more info. Yes, I know, but I don't necessarily want to spend $40. Shipping is usually only $6. Shipping is only $6, ma'am. Don't be a choosing beggar. These products are expensive to produce. If you don't want to spend $40, don't spend $40. Lush is known for sending free samples with larger orders too, and it isn't hard to get a good amount of products for $40. Did I ask? You literally did ask. People like this are just so ridiculous. Like, this lady probably only wanted to spend like $5 or $6 and was demanding free shipping like it was her constitutional right. I assume that most big companies would have some kind of deal going on with major postal services, but regardless, if you're purchasing a product that's like $5 or $6 and shipping's like $3 or $4, they're not making any money on that product, so why would they give you free shipping? Who knows, man? When it comes to being entitled, choosing beggars can sometimes be worse than entitled parents. In case you missed it, Omaze and I are giving away a custom Ford Raptor and a Can-Am Maverick X3 SXS to support Make-A-Wish. Plus, I'll fly you out for a tour of HRD HQ, flights and hotel included. Enter now to learn more about a great cause. Shouldn't you be doing something positive with your fame and wealth to combat the pandemic? Shameful. Yeah, I suppose it makes perfect sense for people who are actually doing positive things outside of this pandemic to completely stop those positive things because, well, I guess nothing else in the world is important. If there are things that you can do right now that are making people happy, keeping people inside, and giving people a positive mindset for the future, there is nobody, especially not some random person on Instagram, that has the right to tell you to stop. Krispy Kreme is giving out free donuts to healthcare workers. This gesture is very kind, but right now, they need to be helping them boost their immune system. I see donuts doing the opposite. Our healthcare providers deserve the very best, nutrient-dense food that we can offer them. This garbage is literally poison to our systems. Doctors and nurses are already running on empty and their immune systems are compromised. For those of you who feel like eating donuts is having a little fun, please understand that eating this toxic food triggers an unhealthy sugar spike and then an intense carb crash minutes later, along with mood swings and depression. They are left feeling worse than before. Donuts are not the answer to helping these tired, exhausted heroes. Either the people commenting on this are incredibly dense and have never heard of Krispy Kreme before or what they do, or they're just incredibly stupid. Like, seriously, I'm sorry, but Krispy Kreme is a damn donut shop. What do you actually expect them to start giving away? They sell donuts, coffees, and bagels, and that's just about it. This type of comment just reminds me of what I was taught as a kid. If you don't have anything nice to say, you're better off saying nothing at all. Some wholesome content for National Burrito Day. Also, we're doing free queso when you add it to your entree and free delivery today. How about a free burrito? Beggars cannot be choosers. Wow, that was a bit rude. Beggars can be choosers if you want my service, but I'll go elsewhere. Yeah, I'm sure that Chipotle is gonna miss your choosing beggar ways and miss all of that choosing beggar type business that you're gonna provide to them. Just make sure you're careful and the door doesn't hit you on the way out. I never thought I would say this out loud, but if there was ever a moment for me to say bye Felicia, this would be it. It's a good looking sofa and was a good price, but the fabric is not durable at all. I guess you get what you pay for. Only 1 week after we bought it, my 2-year-old got a hold of a knife off the counter and cut a bunch of holes in the arm of the sofa, all while I was in the shower for 15 minutes. And of course, I didn't purchase the protection plan because it was 1/3 of the price of the couch, so yeah, that's a bummer. Also, the design of the pillows is really dumb. There is no liner for the stuffing inside, so you just unzip and the stuffing falls out. Also, not good for a toddler. Really wish I would have just put the money away for a nicer, more durable couch. So in other words, or just to kind of summarize what's happened here, you've given these people a 2-star review on a couch because it's not durable because your 2-year-old child got a knife and ripped a hole in the couch. I mean, first of all, I'm not here to judge your parenting skills, but why did a 2-year-old have access to a knife in the first place? And secondly, I'm pretty damn sure that couch getting damaged is your fault and not the fault of the the company. I can't wait to see the review when they save up some money, buy this super expensive, beautiful couch, and then their 2-year-old does the exact same thing. That review would be something to behold. Is this still available, and will you take $111? No, thank you. How much can you do? I'm asking $220 and you offered me half. I just read and you said that you don't need it anymore, right? You're lost and my gain. Just like you share with me something valuable, it will be my treasure from your belonging. And you don't need it anymore. Antonio, can you do me a favor? Yes, I can. Pay me $220 and I will give you the speaker. They retail for $299 plus tax. Make me a reasonable offer. That's $325 after tax. I'm jobless for weeks and you can't make me a better deal, Mike. You don't need it anymore. Look, are you gonna make me an offer higher than $111? $112. This Antonio is actually pretty funny. Like the way he went about this, even though yeah, he's a choosing beggar, the split messaging and him trying to convince the seller that his loss is his gain and all of this kind of rubbish, it's actually a pretty good tactic. It's obviously not going to work, but it still makes funny viewing content, right? I feel like I don't have to say this because it's probably not going to happen anyway, but Antonio, never change because I have a feeling you'll be on another episode pretty soon. My cheap ass boyfriend bought himself the full Switch and got me the Lite. Who cares? The point is that he bought you a $200 console as a gift. It's his money, and the fact that he used it to buy you something and you're upset because you didn't get the $300 version speaks volumes. Some of the choosing beggars that I seem to come across are funny, some of them that I come across are a little bit rude, but it's not very often you come across a choosing beggar that's ungrateful about something that their own family got them or their partner got them. I mean, the person who responded to the comment actually summed it up pretty well, so there's not too much more for me to say, but if you can't appreciate the really nice things that your family and friends do for you, I can guarantee that those types of things aren't going to happen for much longer. That is totally not worth it. Sorry, my friendship is totally worth more than the car. I'm a really good friend. You're literally asking for me to drop the price $12,000 and what do I get in return? A Facebook friend request? What does that consist of? More Tiger King memes and rants? I'll have to take a hard pass. Lol, okay. Come on dude, this person has $14,000 on their car and you tried to get them to drop it $12,000 for what, a grand total of $2,000? And I'll tell you what, I don't know of any friendships that are worth that amount of money or basically giving a car away for free, especially not one from someone I just met. Why does it cost money? OMG, I'm 95% done with your business. Because I'm an indie developer and need money to pay my rent and bills. If I work for free, I will starve and not be able to make more apps. That's kind of understandable, but I also need to feed myself. And if I waste all my money on apps, I'm also going to starve. I'll buy it for $1. Sorry, only $5. Damn it. Haha, anyway, great app. Thanks. You know, you just lost $1. Okay, $3. This is not eBay. You're right. I guess the time we spent on this conversation is worth more than $5 anyway. Back to work. Sorry, it's $6 now. I'm not sure what the angle was for the choosing beggar here, but it seems like their ultimate goal was to just waste this guy's time as some weird and kind of really rude way of getting back at this dude for not giving him his app for $1. This is pretty much on par with messaging a major game company and telling them they have to give you their game for $1 because quite frankly, you're gonna starve if they don't. I mean, no one's gonna do that, right? Oh wait. As long as there are choosing beggars out there, there will always be someone to do something like that. I know you're not working, but here's a list of things I need. WTF is that? Can you DJ at my party this Saturday? It's the list of things that I need for my house. Please, it would be so cool for you and you could invite your DJ friends. Delete me. Go F yourself. How are you gonna flip on this dude when you randomly approach him asking him to buy a whole bunch of things for your house party, demanding that he come and DJs at it and then brings a bunch of friends along as well? If you're gonna message people with some whack request like this, expect to get this kind of response 100% of the time. A mutual friend of one of my besties was going through a hard time and was posting quite a bit about how desperate he was for work and mentioned that he would need a job to be in the smaller town that he was moving to. I had a friend there whose mum worked at a well-known chain. I usually don't stick my neck out for people, but he was super down on his luck and had been very nice to me the few times that we'd met. I asked my friend if she would ask her mum if they were hiring, and she asked if I'd really vouch for him, and I said yes. He seems like a really decent person who's having a rough time. He said he's running out of time and options and really needs the help. Long story short, I got him an interview and apparently he was a very good interviewee who really impressed the hiring manager. She pulled some strings and got the company to waive the 90-day wait for benefits to kick in, and he flat out told her that he didn't want the job because he wanted $1 more per hour. My friend was chill about it, but he's the reason that I will never do anything like this again for somebody else. This kind of story really gets to me because yeah, the person is 100% a choosing beggar, but more than anything, they're just a real a-hole, especially to someone who's really tried to do the right thing by them. Like, these kind of opportunities don't come up every day, and quite frankly, to have someone stick their neck out for you when they really don't know you is a really rare thing. To be so ungrateful as to turn this down over $1 an hour, which by the way, if you work 40 hours a week is $40 a week, just goes to show how ungrateful he was and how desperate he really wasn't. Tyler Perry paid the grocery bills for all shoppers during senior hour on Wednesday morning at 44 Kroger supermarkets in Metro Atlanta and 29 more in his hometown of New Orleans. WTF, those old people aren't out of work. They still get their social security and retirement. Why help them instead of people who are actually in need? Like always, another choosing beggar being ungrateful for somebody doing a nice thing for a bunch of other people. I can't say I'm not surprised, but I also can't say that I'm not just a little bit disappointed that these choosing beggars in this time of need can't have a little bit more compassion for the people around them. Come on, Crocs, get with the program. If you truly wanted to give every healthcare worker a pair, you would make it happen. I don't have time to remember when to try and get a spot in line when my goal is to care for my sick patients. You need to make it right. I'm gonna start this off with something positive for a change. I appreciate that you're a healthcare worker, I truly do, especially now more than ever. But that's where the positiveness ends. Being a healthcare worker, in any case, doesn't give you the right to all of a sudden become entitled and start demanding things for free. There are certain companies in my country that have given discounts and free things to people that work in my field as well, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna walk into a different restaurant and demand that they give me something for free just because a different one did. The world isn't centered around me, and if I can't get one of these deals because of my work commitments, well, so be it. Unfortunately, choosing beggars will never see it the same way. We are open between 7 and 8 for NHS, 8 to 10 for over 70s plus vulnerable, 10 to 3 for general, and 10 to 4 for collection. Please make sure that you wear our gloves. Great, but what about single parents? Such a shame that we're excluded. It's pretty obvious to me that there's been a bit of a trend in today's video where people are complaining about not being eligible to get free things in a time of crisis. Like, more than anything, this video has just shown that in this type of climate, the worst of some people really does come out. Alright everyone, that is that for today's episode of Choosing Beggars. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy and you have stuck around to the end, don't forget to smash that like button, and just a reminder that the more likes that we hit on this video, the longer the next episode's gonna be. It does look like as well that one of our Entitled Parents videos hit the goal that I set in the video, so that means that the next episode of Entitled Parents is gonna be 30 minutes long. If you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed, and if you are already subscribed, make sure you've got those notifications on so you don't miss that video. I already have a couple of the stories ready and I can guarantee you're not going to want to miss it. But I don't want to drag this outro out too much, so I'm going to look at wrapping things up there. Before I do that though, I just want to remind you guys that there will be 2 of my videos on your screen right now, one of which I would highly suggest you click on if you'd like to cure your boredom. If you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy those and you will not be disappointed. Otherwise, that is going to be that for today's episode of Choosing Beggars. I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a super long episode of Entitled Parents. Bye.